Welcome back to Minecraft Mystery Story, where the adventure continues in Chapter 4. In this episode, the mystery deepens in Part 4 of our Minecraft adventure. As Ancy and her friends continue their search for the missing doll, Hollywood Heather, with strange clues appearing around the camp, the girls start to suspect one of their own. Could Cassi be hiding something? Is Deirdre's best friend, Madi, keeping secrets? Or could it be someone else altogether? Follow along as the girls become detectives, investigating every clue, from mysterious backpacks to white fluff on the windowsill. Will they uncover the truth behind Hollywood Heather's disappearance? Or will the mystery remain unsolved? Join Ancy, Tess, Geor, and Deirdre as they investigate this puzzling case, piece together the clues, and try to solve the mystery once and for all. So let's start to a Minecraft mystery story in Part 4. What has been going on with Hollywood Heather? Ancy inquired. Every one of the young ladies were alert and ready to go at this point. They were perched on their camping cots and gazing at the window. "That is entertaining," Geor said. "I went to the washroom at 6:45 toward the beginning of today. At the point when I returned, the doll was on the windowsill." "How would you realize it was 6:45? Tess inquired. "I took a gander at the clock before I fell back to rest," Geor made sense of. "Did anybody see what has been going on with my doll?" Deirdre shouted out. All heads shook to and fro. "Then at that point, assist me with viewing as her," Deirdre argued. Ancy mixed to stand up. She could see that one of the camping beds was vacant. The ball plan on the pack told her it had a place with Trina. "Hello, what occurred?" a voice inquired. Ancy turned. She saw Rena stroll into the room. Rena's eyes enlarged when Madi educated her regarding the missing doll. "Look all over the place," Deirdre trained. "Assuming you track down Hollywood Heather, holler out as loud as possible." The young ladies scanned the space for Hollywood Heather. They looked under tables, behind, bookshelves much under hiking beds. Ancy was going to look close to the windows when she saw Cassi. The young lady sat on top of her camping cot. She gripped a yellow and red rucksack. The external fold had an image of the animation character Artie the Aardvark on it. For what reason would she say she is searching for the doll? Nancy1-de ed.com. "Tell your mother and father, Deirdre," Kendra said. "Perhaps they can assist us with looking." "I can't," Deirdre said. "I guaranteed I'd take additional great consideration of Hollywood Heather." "It's simply a doll," Rena said. "Simply a doll?" Deirdre wheezed. "Is the sculpture of freedom simply a sculpture? Is the incomparable mass of China simply a wall? Is Johnny Appleseed simply an apple?" "He's not an apple," Andrea said gradually. "I think he established apple trees or something to that effect." "Whatever," Deirdre cried. The young ladies searched for Hollywood Heather for 30 minutes. Be that as it may, she was mysteriously gone. "Heather," Deirdre said. "Let me know now. On the off chance that anybody in this room took Hollywood." The room was quiet. Then Mrs. Shannon opened the storm cellar entryway at the highest point of the steps and called, "Young ladies, breakfast is prepared." They discreetly climbed the steps. Cassi was all the while keeping her Artie the Aardvark down pat. 012 et 2L. Started. 510190. For what reason would she say she is carrying her knapsack to breakfast? Ancy pondered. Sieg A. 2L low DF20I. Higher up, everybody took a seat at the Shannon's lounge area table. Mr. and Mrs. Shannon served fried eggs and entire wheat toast. Ancy checked out the table as she ate. Deirdre was picking at her eggs with her fork. Her dearest companion, Madis, was tranquil 2.SL. As Ancy went after the strawberry jam, she saw that Cassi was over her knapsack as she ate. "Ves Geor," Ancy murmured. "Do you suppose perhaps Cassi took Hollywood Heather?" "For what reason do you say that?" Tess inquired. Cassi won't relinquish her rucksack, Ancy said discreetly. Furthermore, she is somewhat of a bug, Geor wrapped up. After breakfast, the young ladies went to the storm cellar to gather their stuff. Madi, Deirdre asked her closest companion, might you at any point stay and assist me with searching for Hollywood Heather? Can't, Madi said rapidly. I need to return home and clean my room. Deirdre scowled as Madi left the basement. When a large portion of different young ladies were gone, she looked more troubled than any time in recent memory. You can definitely relax, Deirdre, Ancy said. Perhaps the individual who took Hollywood Heather will give her back soon. Sure, Vess said happily. Ancy even thinks she realizes who took her. Vess, Ancy murmured. If it's not too much trouble, tell me, Ancy. Deirdre said, shaking Ancy's arm. Who do you suppose took Hollywood Heather? I don't be aware without a doubt, Ancy said. So, try not to need to say anything. Deirdre looked frustrated. Abruptly her eyes illuminated. I have a superific thought, Deirdre said. How about you find the individual who took Hollywood Heather? Me? Ancy inquired. You found the secret goodie sack, Deirdre said. What's more, you're perfect at speculating things, Ancy, Geor said. You generally surmise the school lunch. You even speculated Marshmallow's name, Vess said. Indeed, Ancy said. In any case, come on, Ancy, Geor encouraged. Don't you need to settle a genuine secret? You can resemble an investigator, Vess said. An investigator? I'm very great at finding things and speculating things, Ancy thought. I truly do like perusing secret books and watching secret shows on 4 with Daddy. So perhaps settling a secret would be enjoyable. Way fun. Can attempt, Ancy said. Yet, I would rather not do it single-handedly. Does anybody need to help? Vess and Geor's hands flew up. I would in the event that I would be able, Deirdre said. However, I need to rehearse my tap, vaulting, and my recipe for Junior Cooks of America Club today. Do you assume you realize who took your doll, Deirdre? Ancy inquired. Deirdre gestured. Rena was the one in particular who could arrive at the window, she said. What's more, she came into the storm cellar after the doll was absent. She was presumably stuffing Hollywood Heather into her stinky duffel bag. In any case, Rena is your companion, Ancy said. Not your dearest companion like Madi, yet at the same time your companion. Perhaps she needed Hollywood Heather more than she needed to be my companion. Deirdre murmured. Ancy, Vess and Geor gazed at Deirdre as she left the cellar. Goodness, Geor said. She's completely disturbed. I'm absolutely psyched, Vess said. We will settle a genuine secret, you folks. The 3 companions high-fived. Now that we're analysts, Ancy said. Where do we begin? Try not to ask me. Geor chuckled. I have no idea. Hint, Ancy shouted. That is all there is to it. The primary thing we do is search for pieces of information. How about we really take a look at the windowsill? Tess said. That is the final spot Hollywood Heather was before she vanished. They rushed to the window. It is high, Geor said. How might a small child like Cassi arrive at the doll? Ancy highlighted a seat close by. She might have moved up on that, she said. The seat wasn't exceptionally weighty. The 3 young ladies moved it under the window. Then they generally moved up on it. Ancy really looked at the window to ensure it was locked. It was. Next she ran her hand along the windowsill. Rather than dust, there was some delicate white fluff on top of it. Perhaps it came from Hollywood Heather's raincoat, Vess said. The fleece was delicate and fluffy as well. It was likewise green, Geor said. This stuff is white. Then, at that point, what is it? Vess inquired, and Ancy analyzed the wispy fluff. I don't have the foggiest idea, she said. In any case, I think we just tracked down our most memorable hint. If you love Minecraft storytelling, sleepover adventures, and surprises, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun stories and surprises. What do you think of Hollywood, Heather? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for staying, and see you to the part 5 of this story.